Buenas, buenas. Good morning, everybody. How are you doing today? Ooh, I have a very special returning guest, very highly requested, Torey.
Yeah.
How are you doing today, sir?
I'm great. Great
Leveling
per
up.
usual.
Being Tony the Tiger.
Great. Per usual. Ya tú sabes, mami. Ya tú sabes.
How's life been treating you? Great.
Yeah.
Yeah, I love
Pretty
that.
nice. Can't complain.
Mm-hmm.
You know, just keep on trucking.
Just kidding. Just riding the wave.
Just riding the wave.
Just riding the wave.
Just riding.
I love that. Well, thank you for joining me again. A lot of people loved our last one. I think that was a lot of people's favorite. I feel like because I had just brought in a guy and everybody liked, you're very relatable and you're just super nice and stuff. So I feel like people really vibed with you there.
I appreciate that.
Sorry, but what are you looking at your crotch for, sir?
Hey, the Lakers and the Nuggets are playing right now.
Oh, are they?
Yeah.
Where are they? Here or over there?
In Denver,
Oh,
yeah.
shit.
I wanted to go see the game. Tickets are like $200 for like the nosebleeds.
Oh, yeah.
And
They're going to be
then-
stupid expensive.
Yeah, and they got super expensive, like the lower you got.
Mm-hmm.
But I might check out game 2. We'll see.
Yeah. You're like,
But those tickets are outrageous.
Yeah, and especially the Lakers, fuck, yeah.
I know. When the Lakers come on, everybody wants to watch,
Of course. I feel like the Lakers I feel like the Nuggets have gotten more of a status now, but the Lakers have always been up there.
Yeah, I feel
No
like
matter what.
I feel like since they have Jokic, the dude, the MVP guy.
Mm-hmm. The really tall one, right?
Yeah, the really tall dude. Yeah, they've been on a surge, and I think that since we're in Colorado, it's like even more like.
Oh yeah.
Like everybody's like Nuggets,
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So
especially,
cool.
I feel like we got more recognized when the Avalanche.
Oh yeah,
the hockey people. We won the Stanley Cup. I feel like that they're like, oh, okay,
now
Colorado something.
Sports
Yeah.
are like on the top.
I mean, because the Broncos been sucking, but we'll talk about that another day. At least the Avalanche it's been there for us. It's got our back because
Exactly.
Does anyone else, fuck, dude?
Yeah, I'm excited.
Yeah.
I'm excited.
I guess we'll see how it goes. Go Nuggets! Woo!
I'll say go Nuggets for right now. Yeah, I hate LeBron.
Really?
Not like I don't hate him, like
No,
as a
yeah.
person, but I'm not like his number one fan or anything.
He's not your cup of tea.
Not really.
Yeah.
Not necessarily. No.
Who's your favorite basketball player if you were to have one?
Honestly, I don't even know. I don't have a favorite basketball player right now. I would say, I don't even know, to be honest.
Yeah.
I just like so many
just like
players.
them, yeah.
I just like so many players and so many teams. Doesn't really matter. I just like the game.
Yeah.
It's fun.
Get your hand in the game. Get your hand in the game.
Troy
Woo!
Bolton.
God, I'm feeling so hard. My head's in the game, but my heart's in the soul. I think that's how it goes, right? Did I sing it wrong? I probably did. He's flabbergasted of how angelic I just sounded.
That is not it.
Yeah, that was it.
That's not it.
This is the one that will sing the whole time we're at the gym.
Okay.
But you do.
I sing, but I sing the correct lyrics.
I probably butchered that song 1,000%.
Yeah.
Alrighty, Torey. Well, the people want to know
Some questions.
more.
Huh?
Yep. The people have extra questions today. Yes.
Muy interesante.
Muy interesante questions. They're not too bad. They're actually good. Some good questions. There is one questionable question, but you can decide whether you want to answer that one or not.
All right.
So I'm just gonna jump around and yeah. Alrighty, Torey.
Let's see it.
First one. What motivates you to work out?
I think I answered this on the last podcast, but I think the biggest thing is just like, I think being a minority, in like today's society. I mean, even in general, like being a minority in general is kind of like health is not prioritized. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And it's kind of like one of those things where people just think, being a certain way is acceptable. Like being overweight is acceptable, and I'm not saying that it's not. What I'm saying is that I prefer myself to uphold a certain standard for my body.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like not necessarily being in bodybuilding competition ready like shape all the time, but like being in a situation where I can move around, I can have
You
fun,
can be fit and
I can be fit, I can enjoy certain pleasures in life
Mhm.
because I'm in a decent shape. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like some people that can't get up out the couch, people can't do certain things because, their bodies aren't able to do it,
Mhm.
And then also like in my family, we have like a lot of high blood pressure, a lot of diabetes, a lot of hypertension, certain things that are prevalent in my community, it's something that I don't want for myself, and the future generations below me. I don't want that to happen,
Mhm.
And I think that's the biggest motivation factor, like, that I have. I don't care about the bodybuilding. I care about like
Being fit, being healthy,
being healthy, like
thinking
for
about the future,
exactly.
not 20 years from
Exactly,
now.
because when I'm 60 years old, you know what I mean. All this is gonna go away.
Yeah.
Bodybuilding is not gonna be my main focus.
Mhm.
Or like jumping up and dunking and stuff like that. That's not gonna be my main focus. My main focus is gonna be how well can I maneuver around the world. You know what I mean? I can go hiking. While I'm at 60, 70, 80 years old. You know what I mean? That's like kind of like my goal, to be able to move. That's truly it.
Yeah, I love that. Also, congratulations for placing 2 months ago.
Yeah, March. Yeah, March.
March.
Yeah. That was cool.
Yeah, good job.
That was super dope. Yeah.
Mhm. I'll post a picture of you of him winning somewhere around
Super
here.
dope.
I love that.
Super dope. I'm excited. This next chapter.
Are you gonna be in a show anytime soon, or are you gonna take a break for a little bit?
Nah, tentative. I was gonna take a year off,
Mhm.
but somebody told me like, you're already in a good shape. Already, you're already there. I'm in the Natural Federation now. I'm gonna go back into the IFBB, which is non-tested, which they don't do piss tests and stuff like that. But right now, I'm just gonna see how well I can do in the Natural Federation, and then from there, I'll go back into the other one.
Mhm.
But since I got my pro status in the natural, I was like, you know what? I might as well just go ahead and just keep competing. Yeah, exactly. And now I can make money, like from the competitions and whatnot. So it's like, why not? Why not try and at least win $500, for third place?
That's true.
And
$500 is $500.
$500 is $500, And I mean, even though that's not my ultimate goal is always to win first, right?
Yeah.
But if I don't, place first place, I can always win something, or at least know what I need to work on.
Mm-hmm. Motivate you to win next time.
The next time, yeah. So I got a show planned for this September. I believe it's in North Carolina. It's called the Yorton Cup. Mm-hmm. It's like the biggest show in the federation that I'm in.
Oh shit.
So I'm kind of excited for that, and I think the grand prize is five G's for the first place. So I'm kind of like
pretty stoked for that one.
Pretty stoked for that one because 5 G's is a lot of money, regardless of regardless of taxes or whatever it is. 5 G's is 5 G's.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
You can do a lot with 5 G's.
You can do a lot with 5 G's. Yeah, you can do a lot with 5 G's.
You know how many hot spices that is? Just kidding.
Scheisse.
You know how many protein shakes you can buy?
Facts.
Yeah.
That's what my brain is at.
You know how much Jungle Gym gear you can buy?
No. My mindset right now with that is 5 Guys. I'm gonna use about 20% of that.
Guys. I'm just kidding.
She just tried me like that. Nah, 5 Guys. All right, 5 Guys. You know how much it costs to go to 5 Guys.
Fuck yeah.
You gotta have a bankroll.
No, literally.
I mean? So I want to be able to go to 5 Guys and pay for everybody's meal.
And not care. Just swipe it.
I'd be like, yo, give me the milkshake, give me the fries, give me the hot dog, you know what I mean? Give me the burger.
One of each.
I want everything on the menu.
Yes.
You know what I mean? But I feel like
5 Guys, you gotta be on a different tax bracket.
You have to be on a different yes, you have to be at the next level. You can't be homeless at 5 Guys, You can't. So that's my goal, is to buy everybody in my circle 5 Guys.
Your circle 5 Guys, I love that.
I can't do that right now.
Yeah, you're like, I'll take you guys to McDonald's real quick, but that's about it.
I can't even afford that. I can't afford McDonald's. I've been scraping off the ground. I've been trying to hustle and bustle. You know what I mean?
I like that, hustle and bustle.
Hustle and bustle.
Well, speaking of fast food, what's your favorite cheat meal then?
Oh, my
favorite. Is it 5 Guys or
no.
What is it?
I guarantee everybody, if you know me,
tacos, hot dogs.
If you know me, you know my favorite place is the damn taco truck. I be at that mug every weekend, like That's like clockwork. And then my second favorite, I gotta put in my second favorite
Yes.
for y'all, is chicken filet. I love me some chicken filet. Like my first year of college, I went to Chick-fil-A every single day. Every single day for one semester.
That's
every
a lot.
single day. Whether it was getting a milkshake, it was getting fries, nuggets. I maxed out my credit card.
Oh shit.
Yeah,
On Chick-fil-A.
my mom's credit card. No. Yeah, but my name was on the credit card, but it was her money.
Mama got the bad credit now. Shout out though. Shout out, moms.
Hey, shout out, Mom Claudia. yo, I was at Chick-fil-A every single day because that's.
But it doesn't count though because it's Jesus chicken.
Exactly.
Yeah. So it's PEMDAS. It cancels each other out.
I guess so. Yeah, we can say that. But the tacos, like ever since I never really had Mexican food like that, like growing up, you know. But then I started like hanging around Mexicans. My girlfriend's Mexican, like you Mexican.
Yeah.
Like,
you're like, oh shit, there's a whole new
world out there. So I started messing with the tacos, the tortas, the freaking what's the birria, the freaking I don't even know, quesadillas. What's the other one? It's a queso something. I don't know what it was, but I had it.
And you're like,
and I was
fuck
like,
yeah.
This is fire. This is
I
fire.
love that.
So yeah, I think he was. I think those two definitely, taco truck and Chick-fil-A, cheap meals, non-stop.
Non-negotiables.
Non-negotiables.
1000%.
1000%. I wouldn't say a burger's a cheap meal, to be honest, because you can make a burger healthy.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I feel like
you can make tacos healthy too, though. In a way.
Not the way that I like them.
Well.
I like mine with fat dripping out the tacos.
Juicy.
You know what I mean? Juicy.
Nice, thick, juicy.
Oil. I need my fingers to be dirty.
Salsa, everything.
I need everything. Everything. Give it to me.
Hasta las tortillas son
everything.
Greasy ass tortillas. Oh. Those are my favorite.
Oh my god. we went to Texas 2 weeks ago, and there was like this. There was this. I don't know how to explain it.
Yeah.
It was a tortilla, and it was queso, and then they had, I don't know what kind of meat it was.
Yeah.
But the meat was on, like, it was sent from God. Like, you know that little thing that.
Oh, trompo, yeah.
Yes.
Al pastor.
Bro, I'm about to cry.
Do you miss the tacos? If anyone can send over tacos from Texas, Torey, me and Torey would like some.
I can't remember the name of it, but when I go back, I'm definitely checking that spot out.
Yeah.
Every time I go back. That was
fire, yeah.
And they put it on my thing, and I was like, yeah, this is life right here.
Like,
Give it to me.
Keep it coming.
Yeah, but my stomach was hurting that night.
Yeah, after a lot of grease, and your body's not used to it either.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. When I do bad foods, my body just like
what the fuck, bro?
Yeah, my body hates me. Yeah, but I mean, no pasa nada.
Yeah, it's okay. Wake up the next day and be like, okay,
chilling.
It is what it is.
Chilling.
Who's your celebrity crush? Ooh.
Celebrity crush. Dang, that's a hard one. Let's see. I haven't really thought about that, to be honest. There's not
like a celebrity.
Not really like a celebrity where I was like.
Yeah.
I mean, when I was younger, I think I liked Jessica Alba, and then like I like Halle Berry.
I knew you were gonna say Halle Berry.
Like Catwoman, like she was like one of those ones.
Did you ever have a crush on Megan Fox?
Nah.
No.
I didn't really like Megan Fox like that. Everybody used to be like, oh, Megan Fox this, Megan Fox that. I was like, she looks very, very basic to me. You know what I mean? Like basic pretty.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? She's beautiful. Don't get me wrong.
No, yeah.
Very beautiful woman. But just like, it was just kind of like poster.
Yeah.
You know, and I'm not really I like the girls with like that's like totally exotic, like different, you know? Oh, what's her name? Sophia?
Vergara?
Yes. Like, I hated how loud she was sometimes. Like how extra she was.
Yeah.
But it was just like, she was very gorgeous. Very gorgeous. There's another one that I really like too. What's her name? Oh, she's what's her name? She's like, her name's like Salika. I can't think of it, but she has like a Latinx accent.
Yeah.
But I can't remember her name. But she was.
Yeah, you're like that one.
That's the one right there. I'm trying to think of a movie she played in, but I can't think off the top of my head.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, most of the women I like were like very, very different looking, you know? They weren't like
the generic,
you know, kind of like, nothing against the white girls, but they weren't like super generic white girls. You know what I mean? Like the basic blonde, you know, the basic black hair, pretty colored eyes. You know, it wasn't like
skinny,
that.
Tall,
yeah, it wasn't like that. I didn't really like that kind of stuff. I like the girls that were like on the opposite scale.
Yeah.
Like, oh, who's that? You know what I mean? That was my thing. And then I think Beyonce. She's not like, I wouldn't say she wasn't like crazy beautiful or nothing, but she has an aura around her.
Yeah.
And I think she was one of the women that I really like, was like, dang, if I got next to her, I would pass out.
Yeah. And she's tall as fuck too.
Yeah, like, I don't know about her height, but just in general, I know I would pass out.
Yeah.
For sure. Like, for sure. Yeah. But yeah, I guess those are my
celebrity crushes.
My celebrity crushes, I guess. I never really thought about it.
Yeah.
Dang. I haven't thought about it since I was probably in high school, to be honest.
I know someone asked me the other day, I was like, I don't know. Yeah. I was like, I used to be in love with Justin Bieber, but that was like forever ago. Now I'm like,
Yeah, that's a weird question. Not like bad weird, but just like, it's like, wow.
Different.
Different. I should have thought about that.
Mountains or the beach?
Beach.
Like, 1000%. Vámonos.
Yeah, I grew up in Hawaii, so like, growing up in Hawaii is like, the beach is like that's my shiznit, you know what I mean? Like, I'll be in that mug. I was in Florida last weekend.
Yeah.
This past weekend. Oh man.
Just enjoying the sun.
Just the sun, the beach, the sand, the water. It's like a calm, you know?
No, yeah.
It's a reset. It's a brain reset, you know? And I feel bad for people who have never been able to experience that, you know? Because like, the beach is really where it's at. You know?
It really is. I love going to the beach.
It's a calm for your soul. It's like a reset for your brain, for your mind. Oh man, I can't wait to go back. Yeah. I'm like drooling right now.
Tacos and beach. You'll be there.
Hey, Cancun. Cancun. I hate Cancun, but Cancun.
You're like, I'll be there. 1000%.
I'll be there for sure.
If you could live anywhere in the world, where would you live? Where would Torey?
Where would Torey live? How about what would you live? Where would you live, Toby?
Cheerio. Where would Torey?
Where would Torey live?
I can't even say it anymore. Bellman live.
Torey would live.
Fuck.
Let's see. Torey would live in. I don't know, honestly. I haven't really thought about it. No, but I think I would live maybe.
Would you stay in the U.S.?
Honestly, no. I think Puerto Rico.
Okay.
Because, technically, Puerto Rico is the United States.
Yes.
That's
inside.
Inside, but not on the main.
Not the 50 states.
Not the 50 states. Okay. I'll be at the U.S. territory.
Yeah. That's about it. That's as much U.S. as we're getting.
The reason why I say Puerto Rico is just because I love the island life. But I also love the Caribbean, like Latin life too.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, I've been surrounded by Latin people, you know, and I love the culture. I love the people. I love I love Spanish, you know. Like, I'm learning Spanish. I would say I would say I'm not like fluent, but I would say I'm doing pretty well with it.
Because you understand it more than you speak it.
Exactly, yeah. And I think the other thing is that I've always wanted to visit Puerto Rico, but I've never visited Puerto Rico ever. So I think that's probably one of the places I would live, because it's not too dangerous. You know, like, there's no like bad things about Puerto Rico, you know, and it's not too like it's not too touristy, you know, in certain areas. You know? Like, as far as what I've seen of it, it's more of like raw, you know, and I like that. It's like people, everybody's loving on each other. Great community out over there, as far as what I've heard. So that's one of the places I definitely would live. Just so if I go missing. Yeah,
he's in Puerto Rico. Eating tacos and being by the beach.
Being on the beach, lifting weights.
Well, to piggyback off on that, someone asked, why do you like the Mexican culture so much?
Why do I love the Mexican culture? So that's a really good question. That's a really good question, because the Mexican culture to me reminds me of home. And what I mean by it reminds me of home is it gives me a feeling of like being loved.
Yeah.
And I think that it's very important that people understand that family is like at the forefront of the Mexican culture, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Like family is first. You know, that's like that's evident. That's that's evident in the culture. You know what I mean? Like family is number one no matter what. And that's very important to me because I feel like, I mean, not to say that my family's not like that.
No, yeah.
But I feel like growing up, I didn't really get to spend time with my family as much. So like being in this kind of family first environment, it's like, dang, this is what it feels like to be like, you know, like loved all the time, like every single day of the week, no matter what you do, like, you know, somebody's gonna be there, you know, and it feels good. And then like always having something to do with your family. The family, everybody wants to do something with you. You know, it's like every weekend we do something together, you know? Yeah. Whether it's going out to eat, having a carne asada, you know what I mean? Like just
there's always something
to do, you know what I mean?
And people always do it, we do it together.
Together, yes. And I think that unit, like lifestyle kinda, I like it. You know, and then also it's not a serious, nobody's very serious. Oh no. In the Mexican culture.
You can be sensitive.
You cannot be sensitive. And I love that. It like everybody's making fun of everybody. It's
everybody gets roasted equally.
You know, it's nobody's like all uptight, you know. I mean, obviously you got your uptight people, but like there's nobody like really, you know, mad at each other, you know. There's not like crazy fights, at least not from what I've seen, you know, but they love you regardless. And I think that's what really makes me, you know, infatuated with the Mexican culture. Like, yo, you guys are real. Like this is real. Raw. Everything's uncut, you know? Yeah. There's no director. It's just straight how you get it, you know? Yeah. I like that. I really respect it. Just like I said, just like how I would have grown up if I would have grown up with my actual family, you know? I think that's, you know, that would have been a lot better. Ideal, you know?
Is there a lot of Mexicans in Hawaii or not really?
Not necessarily, no. I would say most of the Mexican people are going to be...
Did you run into any Mexicans? Or I guess any like Latins or Hispanics then?
I would say more Latin, like just Latin.
Like in general, in general,
more so than Mexican people. I would say probably the Mexican people would be like military, so they're not like, they wouldn't be like super Mexican or nothing. Yeah. They'd just be like, oh, I have Mexican blood in me, you know?
But that's about it.
That's about it, you know? And then I would say the Filipinos were equivalent to like the Mexicans. Okay. Like are they as they are here? Does that make sense? Yeah. So like there's Mexicans here, and then there's the Filipinos over there. So there's a lot of them, big families, you know, and you know same exact feeling that you get with the Mexicans and the Filipinos. That family lifestyle, you know, the raw and cut. Everybody makes fun of everybody. Yeah. You know, it just kind of just chill. You know. Yeah. I liked it.
I love that.
Cool. Yeah, super cool.
Yeah, that was a good question.
That was a great question. I like that one.
If you were in personal training, like just say you never did that, what would you be doing right now in life?
Flying planes.
Really?
Yeah.
Like dead ass.
Dead ass. I love that. In high school, in middle school, I was flying planes. Just little small like Cessnas, like you know the little like you know the little crop duster planes that fly over the crops and put the fertilizer down. Little planes like that.
Really?
Yeah, I was
That's
flying
sick.
Stuff like that. Yeah. Actually, I got a scholarship to go fly in Vegas. When I was 17. Yeah. I flew over there. It was pretty cool. Like that was kind of like one of the things that my parents were kind of pushing me to do.
They wanted you to. Were you gonna be like a pilot, like a legit pilot?
A legit pilot. They wanted me to go to Air Force Academy. My dream was to kind of fly for the Air Force, and there's a plane called the KC-135, and it's a refueling plane. So basically, what it does is like you know the jets, right? So the jets they don't ever land really. Yeah. So the KC-135 is a refueling jet or a plane, and basically what happens is the plane kind of like sits up in the air, and then the jet comes underneath the KC-135, and then opens up the hatch, and then it fuels it in the middle of the air. Yeah, super dope.
And then you just
you just let them go, and then you come back and fuel, and then, it was that was like one of the things that really excited me about flying. Like I used to do simulators with that. I was like legit. I was literally about it. I had a whole bunch of hours. Like if I could find my flight log and show you, I wish I could show you, but my parents probably have it somewhere. But I was flying a lot. Like,
what made you want to go from what was it that like switched you from that to what you do now?
I would say
because that's a big 360.
It's a big 360. I would say school wasn't for me. And I know when I say school wasn't for me, I would say that type of schooling wasn't for me, like the Air Force Academy. Like I know
you still went to school.
Yeah, I still went to school, but like the route that I would have taken, it just was too strict.
Oh, okay.
There's too many strains. There's too many things that that were over my life that I didn't want to do. Yeah. You know, and like when you get older, obviously you start smelling yourself. You know, you start feeling. You like, I don't need my parents, you know, to tell me this, that, and the other. You know what I mean? Like, I'm good on my own. I'm grown. Yeah. You know what I mean? And I think it was because that's what my parents wanted for me so much that it didn't. You know what I mean? They wanted it so much for me that it was kind of more of like a. You would do it for your parents and not for you. I was doing it for them instead of me, so it didn't really make me as happy. I just kind of did it for fun. Yeah. Yeah, it wasn't. It wasn't like I wanted to do it full time. Even though the money, the benefits, all that stuff would have probably been like amazing. Amazing. I probably would have been a whole nother. You wouldn't be here on Café con Colu. Exactly. Yeah. You would have been swiping your card at Five Guys. Every day. You would have bought Five Guys. Hey, facts. I probably could have owned the Five Guys by now. Five Tories. Five Tories. Yeah, but that's truly what it is. You start smelling yourself, you start feeling yourself, and then you start choosing different paths, you know? Yeah. That's especially if you're a self-motivated person, you know, you can't rely on anybody else ever. Yeah. You know, I'm a very that's what kind of like, you're like, yeah. I was like, this ain't for me. Yeah. I'm too self-driven. Even if you would have went to like pilot school and stuff, like different, not like Air Force wise, but even if you would have went to pilot school. I mean, I can still do it. But you were like, no. I mean, I still think about it. Like maybe maybe once I start getting paid a little bit more, starting like actually. That way you can take the break and actually go to school. Yeah, I can actually take the break, or not even that. Just like I can like just start get my hours back, start getting familiar with the techniques, new stuff, probably, all that stuff, and then kind of get back into it. I can definitely do it. It's not. That's the problem with this world, is that we think that we can't do anything after we get a certain age. That's how I am. I'm so bad at that. Yeah. I hate that about me. After a certain age, you know. I'm like, I'm already old, but I'm like, you're not old. Yeah, bro, you got like, we're only in our 20s, you know what I mean? Like 20s is just getting started. Yeah. Like barely. This is when you find yourself. This is where you find yourself. This is where you starting to feel what you're supposed to be doing in your life, you know? Yeah. We're babies. We really are. We're tadpoles right now. Like we're not even grown. Like, and I realized that. Like, I'm like, bro, like, I feel like it's just hard because, especially, well, not my mom, but I know I have a lot of friends, especially in the Mexican culture. Yeah. Like most of their parents, they got, they had kids at like 18 and got married right away. Yep. So their life already, like, not that when you get kids your life is over, but a little bit. So like their life already was like they're done. So you're already old if you were like 22, barely starting your life. Yep. So I feel like that's always been a thing with me. Like my parents got married when they were like in their late 20s, early 30s. Like they didn't start their life till then. So that kind of helps that my parents aren't so pushy, but still I'm like, I'm 26, like I'm old, like my life's over, but it's like, it's you gotta get that mindset out. You gotta get that mindset out your head. Like, you can do whatever you want. Yeah. And whatever you want. This world is yours. You just gotta, that's truly what it is. Really this world is yours. You just gotta push, and you just gotta make sure, you gotta make it happen, you know? 1,000%. Make it happen. What is your dream car? My dream car? A Raptor. Like a Ford Raptor? A souped up Ford Raptor. So I was driving a Raptor for like a couple months for work. Oh yeah. Yeah, for my work truck. And it was just kind of like, I was like, wow, I'm living my dream right now. Like, it felt good, you know.
Yeah.
It felt like I was like, dang,
this could be me.
This could be me in a couple. Not, I wouldn't say that's not something I want to do right now. That's something later down. Yeah, I want to make financially smart decisions. Driving a $100,000 truck is not. Yeah. You know, that's not in my books right now.
Yeah, you're like,
you know what I mean?
I can, but there's no
reason. Yeah, there's no reason. I want it souped up, like military green, like wrap,
everything.
Like I want like a lion on the front, like you know the little emblems.
Oh yeah.
I want to put an emblem right between the Ford on the front. I want the
in the back. Put level up, shawty.
I want level up on the back. Like when I say souped up, I want it souped up. Yeah. Like I want it lifted, black tires, black like off-roading tires, like everything black on it, red accents.
With the green. Yeah. Oh man. While you eating your Five Guys, just driving with your shawty.
Oh, with the
and Puerto Rico. Going to the beach.
Going to the beach. Yeah. Because they just came out with a new Raptor this year. They discontinued it for a little bit. Yeah. I think it was like 2 years they discontinued, and then they brought it back this year. I don't really like this year's model as much, but I think the 2019 model, I think that's my favorite model. Yeah. Oh my gosh. Yeah, I'm on 10. I don't know if that's the one I'm gonna get because they might come out with something crazy. Yeah, they keep making new stuff, but yeah, these ones are that's my
Ford Raptor.
The Ford Raptor. Yeah.
I love that. I know you said you've wanted to visit Puerto Rico because that's where you want to live. But where would you want to travel? Like, if you could just travel anywhere in the world, money's not an issue, time's not an issue, nothing. People are like, here's your spending money. Let me know. I'll book your trip right now. Let's go.
Dubai
sick.
Since you told me about that.
Dubai's fucking sick.
Dubai, I want to go to Dubai. Because I heard there's a lot of money over there.
Oh, 1,000%.
And like a lot of money. Like not like just like not like millions of dollars.
Not like here. No. Not like there's money over there.
Yeah. And
I was trying to get kidnapped by a prince that didn't work.
Yeah. Oh God!
I went with my best friend. I don't know if she wants to be. Oh, she's fine. So Jahira, I went with Jahira, and then we're like, okay, well, if one of us gets kidnapped by a prince, the other one has to get kidnapped too. So we both have to stay. I was like, we can't leave each other alone. Yeah.
Hey, I would go back. I would go back in time and be a slave. Yeah. For them, I would. I'm not gonna lie to you. I would let them do whatever they need to do to me to get that money. Oh God, that money is dirty. I'm so sorry.
Boom, man.
God. But
your ancestors are like, bro.
I know, right? That money is disgusting over there. Like, really disgusting.
And to them, it's like nothing, though.
I know. Everybody's just driving. Like, there's like their everyday cars are like Aston Martins, like
nice
Maseratis, like crazy.
Lamborghinis.
Yeah, Lamborghinis, like that's an everyday car. Yeah. Like that's crazy to me.
Like here and there, you randomly see a G-Wagon and you'll be like, oh my God. But to them, it's like, oh, that's nothing. You'll see a Corvette and then to them, it's like, oh yeah, that's my Monday car. Yeah,
that's a toy car.
Hey, whatever. Yeah. And to here, like you see a nice car and you're like, oh my God. But over there, you're just like, whatever. Exactly. It's crazy.
Dubai is definitely a top. That's a top one. And then I want to go to Tokyo.
Ooh, Tokyo.
I've been to Japan multiple times, but I've never been to Tokyo. Ever. Yeah. Ever. And I lived in Japan. Like, I lived in the island, Okinawa, which is like, it's like a sub-island, like off of Japan, off the coast of Japan.
Why didn't you make it to Tokyo?
Huh?
Did you just ask?
No, I was just too young.
Oh, okay.
I was probably like, I don't know, like 6 maybe.
Oh, 7. Okay, you were little.
Yeah, I was a kid. Yeah, I was a kid. That's when my dad was in the he's still in the military. Yeah. But that's when my dad was kind of like doing all his tours and stuff. So I lived with my dad for a little bit over there. Korea, stayed with my dad a little. Me and my mom stayed with him for like a summer in Korea twice. My dad did a lot of unaccompanied stuff. Yeah. Just because like his job was kind of like super high level. Yeah. So we couldn't be with him all the time. So we just went with him for the summers, but definitely Tokyo. Like, I want to be in that city. That
Tokyo
city
drift, everything. Yeah, it does.
That song is hard.
Tokyo looks lit.
That city looks fire. Like there's a nightlife like New York, but like on a clean level.
Yeah.
I'll never go to New
Oh, they're
York.
super restricted over there. Oh, really? You never go to New York? I
No.
loved New York
Ratons.
so much.
Beachy ratones.
I didn't see. I swear to God, never saw any. When
No,
I went,
I don't
never
care.
saw any.
I know they're there.
Probably.
I know they're there. That's why I'm not gonna go.
I mean, I guess I was in the nicer parts of New York. I didn't go to like
I'm not going to the subway.
the subway. I never saw a rat. I swear to God, never saw a
I
rat.
see you. I would see him. I can feel Mickey
You have
Mouse.
a rat inside there?
And when Mickey Mouse pops up, Ratatouille, I see you, bitch ass. I see you. And I get like I get.
Are you petrified of rats
I am.
and mice and all that?
I am. I don't even. There's a word for it. There's not even a word for it. Like I freeze up.
Yeah.
Like bad. Like my heart stops. Yes. When if I see a rat, it's over.
Really?
If I see a mouse, I still kind of like have like a little frightened. You know, I get a little frightened, but I'm just like.
Yeah.
But when I see a rat, it's a rat.
You're done.
It's a rat.
Torey's out.
I'm out. I turn it to Torey.
Yeah.
I'm out.
Y'all don't want to see Torey.
I'm out. Like my mom, we were we lived in Tennessee for like a year.
Yeah.
We lived in Tennessee for like a year, and we were in the garage. We left the garage door open.
Mm-hmm.
We went to go to church or something. I don't remember what we were doing. We were going somewhere, and there was a mouse that ran across my feet.
Oh hell
A field mouse, not like a little
domesticated,
like a little small one. It was like a field one, and it ran across my feet, and I froze like I was,
yeah.
you know, bad, like it was so bad. I can't even.
Body went into
it went to a shock, and my mom was like had to like basically pick me up and get me out of the way because I was like 10 years old. And it traumatized me so bad.
So ever since then?
Ever since that time, that was the first time that I recall like actually being like frightened.
Yeah.
Yes. And then from there, I couldn't watch them on TV. Like it was hard to watch Ratatouille. It was hard to watch Mickey
like even
Mouse.
the cartoon ones?
It was hard to see. It was very hard for me.
Yeah.
And then if it had like a real one on TV,
game over.
Game over. Turn that shit off.
That is crazy.
Yeah, I definitely need to go get counseling or something for that.
I mean, when you're, there's a word for that. What is it? Phobias? Phobias?
Yeah.
Or like, you're just born with it.
Yeah, I think it's called musophobia. Yeah, I looked it up. I think it's musophobia. It's like when you're scared of marsupials.
Yeah. Like
kangaroos, koalas. Like stuff like that. I'm not really like, I guess I've never seen one like up close and personal. Yeah. But I could imagine I'm probably not. Mongoose.
What are mongoose?
Mongoose is so in Hawaii we have mongoose.
Yeah.
So it's like a squirrel, but it's elongated. Mm-hmm. So you know how squirrels are like curved, right?
Yeah.
Mongoose is straight, and it's got a long tail. The curve of a squirrel. Imagine it straight. Yeah. Curve of a squirrel's back. Imagine it straight.
Ooh.
Yeah, them mugs were scary. And they hiss at you. They're like, you know?
Yeah.
And they're dangerous.
Are they?
Yeah. Not like dangerous, like they won't attack you.
But don't get near them and hurt them.
Yeah, they'll bite you. Yeah, I've never been.
Yeah, you've never been attacked by a mongoose? I've heard that word before, but I didn't know it. I thought it was just like...
A bike.
Yeah, the bike crew. Yeah, I didn't know they were
it's a legit thing. Like, it's like a badger.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Speaking of koalas, why are koalas? Why can't koalas be koalas? Why aren't koalas I've been talking all day. My body's screenshotting right now.
when you
Why aren't koalas mammals?
Why aren't they mammals?
Yeah.
That's a good question. I feel like I know the answer, but...
Because they don't have the qualifications.
I thought that was a real question. I should have known. I legit was like...
You were like straight up thinking,
I was stressing out.
One, they are marsupials. You just said it.
Yeah, I was stressing out. I was like, wait. Hold on.
You're like, why? You were about to get mad. You're like, why aren't they mammals?
I was getting frustrated for a second, like legitimate. I was like, what is going on here? Like, I feel like I know that answer. But that's a good one. Qualifications.
Alrighty, guys, we're going to take a quick break and then we'll be right back.
Oh, I don't know. This girl said qualifications.
It said they could be pets.
Ferrets. I fucking can't stand ferrets.
Which one's a ferret?
Same thing. It looks exactly like a mongoose, but white.
They're smaller, right? No. Oh, I know what you're talking about. Like, yes.
And then possums. Have you ever seen a possum in your life?
I saw a dead possum on the road.
No. Like a live one.
Oh no,
a live one. Okay, so I saw a family walking across the street. A family of them walking across the street, and it was like they were gargantuous. Like,
I haven't heard that one in forever.
Yeah, they were like.
That's what she said.
No, but for real. Like, ooh. They were so disgusting. And then they had like the little pink tail. Ooh. And it was dragging across the ground. And I was like, bro, what the frick is going on in my life?
Where was this at?
I can't remember what state I was in the South.
Yeah.
But I'm not sure. I can't remember. But I know I saw it. And I was like, bro, what is going on here? Disgusting.
Yeah.
Disgusting.
You know what animal I feel like are gross? What? Sloths. They look disgusting.
Like the with the nails?
Yeah, the slow ones. They look gross.
Yeah, I wouldn't go near one of those if I saw one in the wild.
I heard that in the water they're super fucking fast.
Yeah. I wouldn't go around them. They look like a big ass rat.
Like a big ass. Ooh,
yeah.
No. They're what was that word?
Gargantuous?
Gargantuous.
Gargantuous. Graduating.
Pinche enorme.
Enorme. Exactly. I think another one is a chimpanzee. Low key, I would be scared.
Speaking of chimpanzees, I need to ask you this question.
What's up?
Guys, we're back, but hold up. I want to know what Torey says. I've asked this question to a couple people. Okay, Torey. Okay, scenario time, right? You're in an abandoned mall. Okay, just you in an abandoned mall. The mall's abandoned and it's you. Okay? Just you.
Abandoned
just Toey.
Toey?
Yeah, Toey. Okay. You're stuck in there for 24 hours. After the 24 hours, you can leave.
Okay.
In those 24 hours, would you rather get chased by 1 silverback gorilla or 5 mamba snakes? And why? I wonder what
1 silverback gorilla and 5
mamba snakes. Mambas.
Chase. So they're actively chasing me for
24 hours.
24 hours. Actively chasing. I would say
of course they're gonna rest. Those animals have to rest, but you will be chased 24 hours.
I would say the silverback gorilla. And the only reason why I say the silverback gorilla, because I'm a fucking silverback gorilla. Hey, no cap. They're strong.
Oh yeah.
They're strong. But I feel like, not saying that I could hold my own against them. That's not what I'm saying at all.
Yeah.
What I'm saying is, I feel like if I get a quick little hit on them, grab something out the mall, like I don't know, maybe go to Fans or something where they got bats and stuff, and I get a hit them right in the head.
Just hit them just right.
Yeah,
you can hide for a couple hours.
I can hide. Maybe go find like a little a spot where maybe they can't get into.
Yeah.
Crawl up in it. But I feel like snakes would be hard because they can do a lot. 5 of them.
5 and mambas.
And they're mamba snakes.
And they're quiet. They're quiet.
They're the quickest snake of all time. Right? So you can't really do much against them. I don't know how to fucking tame a fucking snake.
And they're super poisonous.
Yeah,
You'll die.
I'm not a snake whisperer. But exactly. But I know for a fact that I could at least hit a gorilla in the head and not have to worry about nothing else coming behind me. Does that make sense?
Yes.
I just be like,
see, you get me. A lot of people are saying snakes.
No.
And I'm like, no, at least you can hear the gorilla coming.
Yeah.
Like, you'll hear the big ass fucking animal coming. You did not! No!
Oh no! But facts though.
Foul! Lupita! What is it, man? Is that how you breathe when you're...
Stop it.
I'm just kidding. See?
Oh God.
Yeah, and then I remember I got in a fight with Tasha and not Janae, Tasha and Letty, because they said snakes, and I'm like, you guys, if one snake is coming one way, you're gonna run, but then the other one's coming. I'm like, what the fuck? It's 5.
Yeah, there's no way.
At least you can hear the gorilla.
Yeah, I feel like the gorilla would be the easier challenge out of the 5.
1,000%.
Hey, what's y'all thoughts? Put them in the comments below.
I'm like, I have to ask Torey this question.
I want to hear this.
Yes.
I want to see everybody's
what people are thinking. Yeah.
But I feel like snakes. That's hard.
Yeah, I just don't. I hate snakes.
Like, especially that type of snake.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, there's no way. There's no way.
I mean, if you were to switch up a snake, let's just say rattlesnakes, at least you can hear them a little better.
Yeah, they're gonna attack.
Yeah, for sure.
Like a rattlesnake, the reason why they're rattling is because they're gonna attack.
Yeah.
A cobra. A cobra is gonna attack because it does its little cobra thing where it flares its fucking face out.
Mm-hmm.
It's gonna attack. But a freaking black mamba, you just gotta
hope to God.
You gotta hope that it's not mad.
Yeah.
Or it's not hungry or whatever.
Literally.
And
then like all the other snakes, like the boas, they can like fucking
strangle you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And anaconda will probably just swallow you.
Swallow you whole. I wouldn't do that. Nah, snakes in general.
Yeah,
maybe a garden snake.
I fucking hate snakes.
A garden snake, I can pick up a garden snake and throw them up. I'm not scared of garden snakes.
I fucking hate snakes.
I'm not scared of snakes.
I hate snakes. Those are one of my fears. I hate snakes.
Boa constrictors, I'm not scared of them.
I'm very scared of things that can kill me because I'm not in control. So I know if you can kill me, I'm out.
I get it.
Yeah.
Everybody can kill you. Anything can kill you.
Yeah, but
I see what you're saying.
Do you see what I mean? Like deadly, like right away, like done.
Done.
Out of there. Zippo,
out of there.
Columna,
later.
Vámonos.
Vámonos. Para la casa.
Yeah. Mimis. Forever.
Yeah, forever.
Mimis with Jesus.
I'm gonna send you to meet your maker.
Yeah. Jesus is waiting.
Jesus is waiting. Oh God. Oh God. Oh God.
But yes, guys, we're back. Thank you.
That was a good intro.
For sure.
That was like a 3-minute intro.
I have this question.
Okay.
This was requested for me to ask you because they are very curious.
All right.
But like I said, these are all anonymous, so I'm not gonna tell them who asked any of this.
That's fine.
Okay. Do you feel uncomfortable when you are training a woman and they're wearing revealing clothing?
No. I have a respect.
You keep it very professional.
I have a respect when it comes to women when I'm training them. Mm-hmm. Like, just because like a lot of women come up to me and they feel comfortable with me, I know for a fact that I have to be respectful to them. You know what I mean? Like a lot of dudes at the gym, they'll see me with like a lot of women. They're like, ooh, like whistling and stuff, and I'm like, bro, this is it's a woman. You know what I mean? It's just an everyday person. You know what I mean? It's not a piece of meat. You know what I mean? Like, don't get me wrong. I think women are beautiful.
Mm-hmm.
Like,
of course.
I see women. I'm like, oh wow, she's pretty. I can say, oh wow, she has a nice body. I can say that, but like in my brain, I think of a woman more than just their body. You know what I mean? Like
more than just something to fuck. Let's go.
Exactly. I grew up with women my entire life, so I have like a certain respect of women versus like I have for men.
Yeah.
But with that being said, when women wear revealing clothing, that doesn't do anything for me.
Yeah.
I'm just
like whatever.
I'm like, all right, she's got on sports bra and small ass shorts. Like I walk around with a fucking tank top and shorts all the way up my ass. You know what I mean? Like
you better fucking be doing your squats, bitch. Let's go.
Like, that doesn't change the fact of you working, me working, and you working. You know what I mean? I'm here to get my money. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? I'm getting paid. Yeah. You know what I mean? You getting your ass kicked. Yeah. And that's the only relationship there. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? And then two, like, I gotta respect my lady too. Like
of course.
I can't be doing stuff like that, like knowing that I got a woman and knowing that she comes to the gym, you know what I mean? Like,
literally, you're gonna be a dog.
Yeah, I can't be a dog. You know what I mean? I mean, that's. I mean, I'm not gonna do that either way, but like,
no,
I can't.
And that seems like so much work, having to like go on the side and be freaky, and then still have your girl, and then hide it from her.
That is too much.
I don't know how people do that, but yeah.
Yeah, revealing clothing is nothing.
Yeah.
That's nothing. That's now if she butt ass naked. That's totally different.
I think there's a dress code, right?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like if she butt ass naked, then that's kind of like uncomfortable. You know what I mean?
Yeah, you're like, I'm gonna look this way, make sure you're
I'm not
your
even
core.
I'm not even gonna look.
Yeah.
Like
just stop engage your core. I'm gonna look that way.
Yeah, like I can't train you like that. You know what I mean? Like that's distracting. That's different.
Yeah.
That's totally different. But like a sports bra and some shorts.
You're just like whatever.
All right.
Like, okay.
You see that every day.
Yeah.
Like it's just an everyday thing.
Mm-hmm.
And that doesn't bother me at all.
Have you ever been harassed at the gym? To where you're like,
not to the point where I felt unsafe.
Yeah.
Like I've never been harassed to the point where I felt unsafe. But I feel like I get, if we're talking about actual harassment where it's kind of like where I feel uncomfortable, I would say that happens a lot.
Yeah.
Like more than once, and I feel like it's just kind of like everybody's like, oh, he's a guy.
Yeah.
He's got muscles.
Matter,
it doesn't really matter, Some people come touch me on my arms and touch
without
my
even
chest.
asking.
Yeah, like, and I'm like, bro, what is going on? Like,
at least ask.
Yeah, like I like attention.
Yeah.
Who doesn't like some type of attention? But like,
at least be respectful and ask. Yeah.
Like some people will like literally come up to me and grab my arm, like feeling my muscles, like touch my abs, like look at those things. How'd you get those? You know what I mean? Like, they're
is it women and men, or is it just
I would say it's definitely
gender?
Definitely more so on the women's side.
Okay.
The men really keep their hands to themselves, like
they'll just ask you questions.
Yeah, they'll ask me questions and stuff like that, but or they'll like point. Yeah. But women, they'll literally like caress. Not like...
Is it the older women?
It's the older women, yeah. It's more so the 40-year-old crowd. Yeah. Like they think that they can get away with certain
things. And you're like, no.
And I'm just like...
And it sucks because if it was the other way around, your ass would get...
Jail time, a whole bunch of other stuff.
1,000%.
Especially when I was younger, when I was like 20-something, when I first started fitness. Yeah. Because your muscles look crazy when you first get started, So I was working at Texas Roadhouse and stuff like that, and the women were, "I'll take you home tonight," like that kind of stuff, like outlandish comments, and like, just I like to butter you up, like, like some crazy stuff.
Butter
like
up your
buns. Exactly. We ain't like these Texas Roadhouse buns. We want some burnt ones.
We want some Toey.
We want some Toey buns. Yeah.
Some burnt ones.
So burnt was
well done.
Well done. Yeah, but that's the truth of the matter though. And I'm not saying that it's not like I'm gonna press charges or nothing. Yeah. But it definitely does sometimes feel very, very uncomfortable in certain situations.
Yeah. And I feel like that sucks and it's super unfair because it's like if it was the other way around.
The other way. But we know how society looks at it,
I feel like that those double standards have always been so I hate that. Yeah. Because it's like, we could be so, what's the word? Vulgar towards you and tell you all these things, but the moment you would be like, say something barely, everyone like, oh my God.
Did you really? Yeah. Yeah. And I think also, and I'm gonna go ahead and say this too. Yeah. Just because like, I understand like, sometimes guys will say things, that they don't necessarily mean in a bad way, Yeah. And I feel like it does get taken the wrong way, or guys will be at the gym and they'll be looking, and then, girls feel like uncomfortable and stuff like that. I feel like that's another issue that we face in the gym culture nowadays is like, just kind of like guys are just
vibing,
they'll just like a girl will be passing by, and there's like a fat old booty, you know what I mean? Like this girl's been working on this butt for years, you know what I mean? And guys would be like, God dang, you know what I mean? Like not. I would say not in like a weird way, but more in an admiration way.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? More of like, and I've seen it.
Mm-hmm.
I seen it in the gym every day, where like there's this girl that's been killing it.
Yeah.
Like, killing it on legs and stuff like that, and you could tell, you know, and you
Mm-hmm.
appreciate the work. But like guys would be like this. They'd be like, you know, like just staring hardcore. And I feel like there is a fine line between like being weird about it and then also just like appreciating it, you know?
Yeah.
But I feel like
just don't make it so obvious.
yeah, don't make it too awkward. You know what I mean? But don't get mad for people appreciating you too. You know what I mean? Because you know that you the shit. You know, like if you walking around with your booty out like that, obviously
people are gonna stare.
You know,
1,000%.
You know that it's there. I'm not trying to say that women shouldn't feel a certain way.
No,
That's
of
not what I'm
course.
saying. But I'm saying like you know for a fact that you look a certain way right now. Like some guys are gonna look at you, but those guys that make you feel uncomfortable, those weirdos that are like staring. That's a totally different. Yeah, that's not what
you can tell when someone's being extra weird and when someone's just staring.
Yeah, when somebody's just being admirable. Like they're like, oh wow, that girl's working. You know what I mean? Yeah. And I feel like, like I said, there's a fine line. Yeah. And a lot of people flirt with that line. You know. For sure. That's why I walk around with my shirt, my tank tops and stuff when I'm working out. Because who doesn't like that? Yeah. That feeling of everybody's like, dang, look at that. Like all that work he's been putting in, you know? Yeah. That's and it's crazy. A lot of fucking work. It's a lot of work. Yeah. It's a lot of work. A lot of work. A lot of hours. Yeah. A lot of like, I wouldn't say sleepless nights, but a lot of nights where I'm like,
you barely even sleep.
Yeah, exactly. A lot of nights where I'm just kind of like, I'm like trying to stuff food down my face that people don't even know, you know? Like not
trying to get your protein in.
Yeah, trying to get my protein in my cars, you know?
Especially when you're going on your cuts. When you can't eat.
Well, when I'm not eating, people don't realize that when I'm not eating, it's the hardest thing ever because it's not like one day where I'm like not eating. Yeah, it's like a whole progress. Time period. Yeah, it's a time period. It's weeks without me eating a certain amount of calories that I need for my body. Yeah. So my mental is all jacked up. You know, people don't realize that. Yeah, but you know, it's a part of life. Yeah, that's true. Part of life, yeah. That's a good question though. Yeah. I like that question.
That was a good one.
That was a good question.
Let's see, anything else juicy? I mean, there was nothing really juicy.
I can't give anybody.
Oh, I do have the top question that was asked. Why your head so big? I laughed when I saw it.
I sent that to her.
I knew it was him.
I sent that to her. I was just like,
you're gonna ask yourself questions. So why is your head so big?
I just said something stupid. I don't know. If you know me, if you know the type of person I am, like I'm like an idiot. Yeah. Like I'm super serious sometimes, but most of the time I'm a goofball. Yeah. Like, it's like I don't know what goes through my head 9 times out of 10. To be honest with you, just things just be happening. Yeah. I just say whatever comes to my head sometimes. You know. Same. Like I don't even. I feel like people are like, oh, why do you have like how do you just say things? I'm like, because I don't have a filter. Like
just like whatever.
Like I know when to say things and I know when not to say things, but like
a good chunk of the time you're just like whatever.
A good chunk of the time I do not care. You know, like there's a time and a place for everything, but most of the time there's a place for
everything. It's the time.
It's a time where it's a place for everything, you know?
I love that.
That's how you gotta live. I love it. I love it.
Well, thank you for joining us, Torey. You were loved by a lot. I know we just talked about getting harassed, but I'm not trying to harass you, but would you want to flash the camera real quick for some abs? A little thumbnail moment.
Hey, listen.
Before we started, I asked him, will you do this shirtless? But I was like, no, let's be respectful.
Disclaimer. Like right now.
He just ate some tacos.
Disclaimer. We're shooting this video at the end of the day. Right? Yeah. This video has been at the end of the day.
We were supposed to do it right after your competition. Yes, what should happen?
We were supposed to do this right before my competition. Right now?
After, yeah.
Oh, yeah, right after my competition. So, like, as soon as I got back from my competition, so that you guys can see how shredded I was. Right?
We'll post a picture, though, still.
Yeah, we'll post it. I was like, shredded. Like, you can see...
Literally, you can see everything.
You can see every muscle. You can see veins coming down my body. Like, I was shredded. I would have came in here butt-ass naked and shit. Like that's how like. Oh God, that's how shredded I was. Like if she said come in here with a man thong on, I would have came in here with a man thong on. Like that's you could see every inch of my muscle. But
every inch of your glory.
I'm in not off season, but it's been a couple of weeks where I've been kind of not being true to my diet 100%.
You're not being disciplined?
I would say I'm at like 75% of my diet right now.
Mm-hmm.
And that's just because I've been traveling and I've been just kind of taking a break mentally before I go back into my next prep. So, with that being said, do not judge my abs right now.
Woo, 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 woo. Alexa, play Boney. Boney?
This girl does not know how to talk today.
She's off, but I can turn her on.
Listen, I'm bloated right now, guys.
Here, let me get out of the frame because nobody wants to see me.
Listen, I'm bloated right now, so I'm gonna just show y'all a little bit.
Hold on, let me move the camera a little.
Just a little bit. Nothing too crazy right now. I'm a little
double cheeked up on a Tuesday morning.
You know, right now it's slight.
Thick.
You know,
medium rare.
Hey, no, but hey, that booty always popping. I had my shorts on, my competition shorts on, and they were about to rip.
Oh shit!
Yeah, they were about to rip.
It's thicker than a Snicker.
Yeah, because my booty was juicing.
Bootin'.
My booty was bootying.
Yeah. Bootylicious.
Yeah, it was popping for sure.
Thank you for a little treat for the crowd.
For the crowd.
Yes,
Yeah. Yeah, but she asked for permission, ahead of time.
Yeah. Before fucking around. I was honestly fucking around. I didn't think he was gonna say yeah, and then he did. I was like, oh, okay.
But also, we were supposed to do this. When I was like stupid shredded. But who knows? I might come back for
round three. Yes.
After my next competition.
Yes, for sure. But yes, thank you very much for joining us. Love you always.
Yeah, love you too, Shawty.
Yes. Don't forget to level up.
Don't forget to level up, Shawty.
Don't forget you can listen to me on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, and you can see our cute faces on YouTube. Bye.